uh, unions that have been fighting over that. Um, and it's working in conjunction with trying to figure out the exact concentration of THC in you at said time. They're really trying to work on that. And a lot of fighting has been going about because when I'm on my home time, it's none of your goddamn, especially if I'm in a state where it's legal, it's none of your goddamn business.
Right.
If I got on my home time and yeah, I enjoyed a spliff or whatever. And as long as I'm not high at the time is why I'm driving. I'm stone sober. The shit's
Right.
just in you. Who the fuck are you to say anything about that? You know, there's a lot of legislation and fighting going over that shit. We'll see where it goes. Well, time will tell. No. I just don't know. We mostly the standard for truck drivers. Most state limits is for alcohol is just normal regular drivers is 0.08. For us, it's 0.04. They say that, but what they want you to answer is, oh, it should be nothing at all.
Nothing
And
at
a
all.
lot of companies I've worked for, they'll say, don't drink within like 12 hours of you starting your shift. And that kind of goes from company to company to company.
Right.
That limit, I've heard 12, I've heard 6, I've heard different things. And it's just like, okay, so alcohol has time limits. What about my marijuana? It's unfair. It really is unfair. And shit, if I want to do a little heroin 2 days before I go, no.
What the
But anyway,
No.
we're not gonna get into narcotics, but um
19
I've never that is one I have never done. I've done a lot of other shit. Oh my
proud of me.
God.
19 years for me.
I've never done it because apparently to get the true experience out of it is to inject, and I ain't got time for needles. And Artie Lang
I
has
never
taught
did
me.
that. Never did that. It all went up the nose.
Artie Lang has taught me that I don't want to snort it because your fucking nose will collapse when you do enough of it. It's like, you know what? I'm just gonna stay away from that one. Fuck that. But I don't know. I'm sober as shit, except for this crap. This and this. These are my peeps. That's all I got. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I can look and put those days behind me of all the partying and shit. And it's just like, yeah, it's all right. I got a career now. I got a license that not everybody can get. And it's just like, I need to hang on to that shit. Let's see here. We'll get to the end of this guy.
Okay. You're under arrest for driving under the influence and for leaving the scene of an accident.
Some thick ass fucking handcuffs.
Midlothian 1020. I got one male 95.
Well, it's not
resistant. Roll a hook for a landscape truck.
Where'd they say it?
Hold on.
Okay. It might help if you sit a little sideways. Sometimes it helps. Just give me a second. Hours ago, though. And then fled the scene.
Following these incidents on March 31st, 2025, Spencer was charged with driving under the influence, his second DUI in 3 years. The fallout was swift. Spencer, an 18-year veteran of the Crestwood Police Department, submitted his resignation before returning to duty, officially stepping down from his role.
Oh, he was active. So it was just a side gig he does.